Just wanted to pop on real quick and just kind of like a public service announcement, if you will. There's a lot of gyms that are starting to pop up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, both for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, for boxing, not so much for Muay Thai, but I assume that there will be some here soon. But all those gyms, like I think they all have their own niche, and I think they're really great in their own little niche, right? And so I want to make sure that we all have our own situations. There shouldn't be one gym that is perfect for everybody, right? I don't think. I'm sure that there's clients at those gyms that wouldn't like being coached by me because of my particular coaching style, right? Sometimes I get a little chaotic and I'm trying to implement new things all the time and try to show you 1,000 things. Sometimes that can be a little bit crazy, right? And so, but I have a lot of passion for these sports, and I want to make sure that I'm explaining all. So sometimes I'm like a little kid in a candy store being like this and this and this and this and this. And I'm sure all my students are like, when they hear this, they're like, yep, 100%. But there's a lot of passion behind it, and I want to have you guys get better. Then there's like I said, there's other gyms where it's like, okay, you want to focus on no-gi, and you really like the idea of 10th Planet stuff, then do the 10th Planet stuff. I think that's great, right? Sawyer's a great coach. You want the more formal classes, BJJ, maybe check out Midwest. That's like Devin's a great coach there. You have, maybe you want to do your boxing and you want to do more hard sparring rounds. Well, then, like 605 might be a better option for you because that's their focus, right? Our focus on the jiu-jitsu side and focus on the MMA side is being really technical and trying to give that to you. Like, all of our coaches have spent an absurd amount of time. Like, we live and breathe all of our sports, whether it's jiu-jitsu with me. Like, I've been doing this for 26 years. I've traveled the world. I spent far too much money on my credit card learning all this stuff, training with some of the best guys in the world, and got glowing reviews from some of the best guys in the world as far as a coach. So I love that. And like I said, we've had the chance to do all these great things. Like we cornered in the UFC. We have the most national champions for Muay Thai in the area. We have like all these accolades. We have guys in ADCC. But like for me, I don't care about that as much as like trying to get better as a coach every single day. That's my focus. And so sometimes that's going to look chaotic. It's going to look crazy. Just like your guys' experience in jiu-jitsu or boxing or whatever is going to look crazy sometimes because you're forcing yourself to push further, right? And so wherever you find a coach that you really identify and you really like, boom, I think that's great. I want you guys to have that. I think that's awesome. With that, if that's with us, which I always feel like it should be, because I think we're awesome and we should feel like we're awesome, great. If that's with Sawyer and Misfits, because you think that team is great, that's awesome, because obviously you're going to do better with them if you believe in that system. Same thing with Devin's group. And I'm not saying that as like if you believe in that system. I'm saying like that system obviously works. Some of those guys compete at the highest level, but like if you don't believe in something that I'm trying to teach, and you believe in something else, it's very difficult to get better. Like it's very hard for me to teach you, and it's hard for you to get better because it's just conflicting, right? So if you find a coach that you can jive with, great. I think you'll do way better with that coach. That's basically all I have to say. Like, I want to make sure that the culture, as we grow, continues to stay very fun, where we have, like, I see my guys competing or training with folks on Misfits for their open mats. I see people going to the some of the open mats at Midwest and all that. And I like that because, like I said, it gives you opportunity to try stuff with other folks that you don't normally get to train with. And I think that is the best part about this sport, is you get to try some of that stuff.